So that was quite the difference from last week's game. Matt Giles, I think, has been huge for you guys lately. How is he working out on your team, and how has he helped your play?
I touched on it last week. He's a big body. He does unselfish things like get other guys open instead of trying just to get himself open. Offensive loose balls is another statistic that is very important in this league. Anytime you get a reset, and his leadership. He said some things today at the team meeting that really, I think, hit home in a lot of guys. We said we believe we're a great team, and he said, believe isn't a word you need to say. You want to say you expect to be a great team. So I think that he says some things in the dressing room that really hits home to the young guys, and he's just been a phenomenal pickup for us.
You're a very good goal scorer, scored a lot of goals in this league. The third quarter, that fourth goal that put you up 9-4, the defense kind of left you alone, wide open on the crease. What were you thinking as they pretty much ignored you?
A lot of the times I don't get an open opportunity like that. A lot of times there's guys on my back. I'm getting whacked and hacked as I score. So it's nice. They just miscommunication on their behalf. That's a great team over there, but it happens. The game is so fast that the odd time you're left open on the crease, I just wanted to make sure that I put it in, and I didn't want to look bad in front of the goalie on a one-on-one.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but tonight was a record crowd, 10,000 people here. It was a really big win for you guys, much more positive than last week. How much of a psychological boost is this coming into the final games?
It's a big lift for our dressing room. At the same time, we stay even keel. You can tell in my demeanor and the rest of the players that they're excited, the fan base. But again, what have we done? 7-7. We got 2 games left. We haven't done much yet, right? We're still banging for playoff position. I think Rochester and Buffalo both won tonight, so we got 2 important games coming up, and we're not too high. We got Colorado coming up next week, and that's our total focus.
How important of a player is Nick Carter to you guys after the big game he had today?
Yeah, Nicky's one of those guys who is a great one-on-one offensive-minded player. He's tough, he's gritty, and guys thrive on him when he scores goals. Other guys who score goals, they're expected to score goals. The team isn't really uplifted when, myself or Daryl scores. But a guy like Nick Cotter, when he scores 4 goals, you could tell our bench real excited for him. He wrote his teacher's exam today. I think he was, 4 or 5 hour exam. So it just goes to show what kind of professional he is, and he's going to be a great player in this league.
Dan, you touched on the playoffs a little bit. How does the team feel, and how do you feel headed into your last 2 games looking for a playoff spot?
We're feeling good. This is the kind of time of year where you want to go into the playoffs on momentum. And, before we even talk playoffs, we got to get there, and we want to get in on our own accord. And doing that, we got to win out. We don't want to get in because other teams lose. We want to be in because we're winning and we're hitting our stride heading into that. But playoffs is a long way away. We got 2 games ahead of us, and right now our total focus is on Colorado.
All right, guys.
Thanks
Anything
for coming
else?
out.